Welcome to Brighter Rays. This week we're looking at a new verse, doing something a little bit different here at the end of the year. We're going to be looking at Ecclesiastes 3:11. The question I have for us is, how do we respond when life feels out of order or when God's timing confounds us? Now, 14 years ago, my family and I went through a tough time. I lost my position at a church, and I resigned and didn't have anywhere else to go, and so we had some major struggles there, financially, mainly financially. A lot of different things. We owned a house we couldn't sell and all this other kind of stuff. So some issues there that we had to go through. And I didn't have a job. So we were struggling. So my wife and I were looking for some comfort and stability, and we landed upon Ecclesiastes 3:11. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity in man's hearts, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. This verse is one of those reminders that we needed to help us through that time and really has stayed with us since then. And so this being the message for this week, I wanted to share this verse with you. This verse sits within the broader context of Ecclesiastes 3:1-8, where the preacher declares that everything under heaven has a season. Here the focus shifts to God's sovereign orchestration of times, seasons, and purposes. This verse challenges us to embrace the tension between our finite understanding and God's infinite design. God's works are always beautiful, even when we cannot yet perceive their harmony. Our calling is to trust Him with reverence and patience, knowing that He works all things in His glory, for His glory, and it all works out for our good. But it's in His perfect timing. It's for our good, in His timing, not our timing. And so God makes all things beautiful in its time, or as some translation puts it, His time, which is true. And so come back next time and we'll begin to take apart this verse and see what it has to say to us, see what we can learn this week about how God makes everything beautiful in its time.